Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin and Cardano. Bitcoin has just started to sell off a little bit, all the way very close down to the key support level at 45.5. So just want to give you a quick update here. This could really, if we break that 45.5 and we really are there now, this could really be the unlock of lower prices. Yeah, we're pretty much at this tipping point here now at exactly 50. We're now at 45.8. But yeah, you can see how far we did come down. Had a first small reaction, but this is really a strong candle as we had before, and really like a textbook head and shoulders. And this could really, yeah, potentially, if that breaks, you look at lower prices, possibly all the way down here to the previous support in the first instance at 42K. At the moment, Bitcoin is continuing to move in its sideways movement, and my primary expectation is actually still to go up into this yellow target area before the sell-off comes. But Bitcoin is quite weak at the moment and has continued to trade below this key resistance area, which starts at 47.9K for a while now, and really only went above it here a couple of times, and since then it's been down there, and it's really starting to look like it's it's rolling over further. But again, until we break the 45.5, nobody knows what's going to happen. We obviously at a key support now. It might be a possibility for some people who are willing to take a risky trade to go in long, because this is really the key lower support now. And if someone doesn't expect it to break now, there could be the gamble that could be taken. It is a gamble that from here the price is going to go up. So you could wait for a positive reaction to it. But from here, there is a first target at 40, pretty much 47.9, but then all the way up to 52K. I would absolutely put a stop loss then below this, because if this goes down, then you go into the ground floor or the lower ground floor and go down, in my view, first of all, to the 42K level. This is a key support also back here at around 40. You've got a lot of support there. Previous low significant, but all of that would be part of that further sell-off, in my view, to the 20 to 29K area. So yeah, bit of a question mark if we're gonna see this here. A lot of other cryptos are going into that way at the moment, into that direction here of the yellow target area. Bitcoin hasn't even attempted. Well, it did sort of attempt here, but then 52K is the key resistance that we haven't come above yet, and that is the level that we need to break to get that confirmed B wave, because this is an A, B, C. Now ADA moving down as well, sort of still, this could still be an impulse to the upside, which I showed you before here, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So basically, to adjust it correctly, you would have to have it here, here the 4, here the 5. Yeah, and then now that is probably not really the beginning here of that wave 1. So we need to. This is a bit of a complex move, but really the beginning would probably be actually down here. That's the lowest low, yeah, which is at where's it sitting? At 116 pretty much. And to really, this would be something more complex than just the beginning of a wave, or here 118. But still, the important thing is to not invalidate that pattern. The price now must hold above this drop here, the 116. Is it 116? Let me just make that a bit larger. The price is not allowed anymore to drop below this 116 level. So if that level falls, you're going to unlock prices all the way down to $1. And this is the last chance for the bulls to really, turn around the steering wheel. Not at 110, here at $1. There you go, down there. And this is really the last chance for the bulls to turn around the steering wheel. If this falls, I'm going to have a look at the higher level wave count. And then you're talking about a next support level of around 65 cents before you then should turn around. At the moment, as you can see, this wave 2, came down really a lot, too far down in my view, not as expected, and yeah, overall then, this is potentially a turnaround to the upside, but the question is this going to hold when Bitcoin is going down? In my view, possibly not. Then you've got these key supports here, the orange line at 123, 116, $1. Now, there was a question in the previous video, do all these targets here get invalidated if Bitcoin drops? I don't think they will get invalidated because we've got an alternative. So it's just important to understand the different probabilities in the market. My personal expectation is that ADA obviously moves with Bitcoin. Yes, it can outperform Bitcoin, but does it really move completely against Bitcoin? I don't think so. I think it can outperform Bitcoin now that we've seen the low here and that we've turned around on the ADA BTC chart here, also with this cup and potential handle that's forming now. And if Bitcoin continues to move sideways, I would expect ADA to continue to climb now in the current environment. And if Bitcoin continues to move up into this B wave area, then I think Cardano could move all the way up to 181, $2. Two key levels here on the chart. And then when Bitcoin then does its final sell-off, then the question is, does the dollar level hold? I think if Bitcoin can really, if Cardano can move all the way up to 180 or $2 before Bitcoin does its major sell-off, I think then we have good chances that the dollar level holds. If it breaks, it would really be a historic buying chance for Cardano, in my view. And then the recovery would just take longer. These FIB levels are key retracement levels, and it's all about probabilities. So there is no defined answer where the price really will go. It's all about probabilities. And in the end, we can only adhere to the FIBs. And I think the price adheres very well to the FIBs, but the Cardano price did definitely come down lower than I expected it, which is still a valid count for the Elliott Waves here. But I just had to extend the target area here that I had on the chart. So yeah, it's all a question about probabilities really, and when you start to talk about an alternative scenario so that you can prepare for it. So for example, here, if the price really breaks below $1, we can certainly expect much lower prices. So some people might want to set a stop loss below $1. That is one way of doing it. Going in long now potentially with a long trade if someone's speculating about increasing prices, but then with a stop loss below $1, because if you lose that, then you can go all the way down to 60 cents. So that would then be a rebuy area, for example. All right, so that's my view on Cardano at the moment. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.